I'm live. Am I just now realizing that there's settings on the side of this? I don't know that. Oh, sometimes we just aren't paying attention in life. You ever notice that? The biggest clear and obvious time when we're just not paying attention is you ever drive somewhere, get there, and then you're like, was I driving? And then you look around and realize you're alone, and you're like, oh yeah, I drove here. Whew, what was going on in my head? Welcome. Welcome to the news live stream. Sometimes I see giants. Welcome to the news, commentary, entertainment, comedy, satirical, satire, sarcastic, newsmentary live stream hosted by yours truly, Rob. I do like my name because it's a verb. Not many names out there verbing it, you know? There's Matt, which is a name and also a noun. Look at that, Matt. But you can't mat something. Well, I guess you could mat something. I mean, could you turn any name into a verb? We're going to talk about the UnitedHealthcare CEO. Don't worry. Deny, defend, depose. The words written on the bullets to end that man. We're going to talk about the UnitedHealthcare CEO. But if you just follow me on my little diatribe down this not so taken path, off the beaten path, names are cool. And not many names can verb. So if you got a name that can verb, shout out to you. My name verbs. I don't know, I know we got a Kevin that watches. You can't Kevin something. You can't Fred something. Back when I was in high school, we used to take people's names and flip them backwards. And Fred was one of the only cool ones. Mine was Boar, which again, verb. Maybe I'm doing to you right now. But Durf. Fred was Durf. But anyways, not all names are verbs, and I like that my name can verb it. Anyways, the United Healthcare CEO. Thoughts and prayers to all the families that were denied healthcare from him and his. Now, there's quite a few things to talk about in the latest developments of this Midtown Manhattan gunman taking out one of the ghouls, one of the earthly ghouls. There's a ton to cover. Let's just hit the bullet points right now. Pun intended. The bullet points of this are there was writing on the shell casings that have been found. Writing. Deny, defend, depose. Now people are Eimer. Hey, what's up? What's up, Eimer? The writing on the shell casings in this Midtown Manhattan murder. Deny, defend, depose. Now, there's so many different correlations. There's the double entendre. But I also want to bring up, and I link down below, that some people, my fellow Redditors, I love going to Reddit after some major news breaks because you get all the hooting and hollering. You get all the inside conspiracy tinfoil hat, and you get also some very wise information that maybe you would have never correlated on your own. And it's just better. Like my mainstream media, what's main for me is Reddit. That's where I get my news. And you can find the AP and Reuters and all that on Reddit, which I do, link down below. But I like the insights people share. And the bullet casings having those words, deny, defend, depose. I ain't going anywhere. I ain't driving. I don't drive and stream. I ain't one of them crazy kids. All those kids that drive and stream should be arrested and deposed. Dethroned is the other meaning for depose. But these shell casings that had the writing on it in this Midtown Manhattan United CEO ending are also correlated to a book about the insurance companies in America and how they're basically a big scam. You pay into them hoping that if you get sick or something happens, they'll cover you, hence the word insurance. And the name of the book is Delay, Defend, Delay, Deny, Defend. I think that's the name of the book. It's linked down below. So people are saying, this is also maybe the writing is correlated to the book, but other people are also. You sub, thank you, Slicks YouTube. What do you do on YouTube? Let me know in the chats. I love connecting with other YouTubers. Thank you, Eimer. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, you guys did like. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Listen, I'm so bad at that. I have to make myself remember to say, please, if you're new here, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I do go live 5 days a week, every weekday, and I talk about news commentary. We chat it up. We talk about random shit. We try to have some fun, make some jokes. So I'm just bad at that because I like rapping, and I like when people are up in the comments. Team Kitty. I'm absolutely Team Kitty, but if it's versus Team Doggy, I don't know. I'm like, can you just be a cat dog person? Because I'm both. And when I get home, my cat jumps on my shoulder, my dog's in my lap. I couldn't decide. I love both them animals. I'll tell you what, cats aren't narcs though. Cats aren't going to rat you out. You never see a cat sniffing your luggage at the airport. Those poor dogs, they've been corrupted to go to the bad side, the evil place. Dogs are good people. Anyways, cat dog. Wasn't that a show? That was a show, right? No, you can't make... Eimer, you will not make me pick cats or dogs. You will not. It depends. Because is it drug sniffing dogs? Then I pick cats. But I love German Shepherds. I had German Shepherds all my life. So I know the good that they can bring into this world. And I think they've been unfairly pigeonholed into that drug sniffing dog box. Thank God they started using, what is it, the Beagles or the Basset Hounds? I forget. No. We're going to divide the audience too much. We can't do this cats and dogs thing because they're both amazing. And I refuse. Listen, I can be very divisive, like in this United CEO healthcare thing. His wife, I have the audio clip linked down below of his wife saying he was a big-hearted person going to be missed by everyone. And I'll tell you right now, she's a fucking liar. I don't miss him. Do you miss this United Healthcare CEO? And big heart, did she mean medically? Like, did he have an enlarged heart? Was he chubby and had like a fat heart at birth? Because you can't have a big heart and run these insurance companies. That's an oxymoron. You can't do that. It's like a jumbo shrimp. It don't exist. It's just a larger shrimp. Okay? So you can't have a big heart and run in. And I'm pretty sure I didn't even look into this because there's so much other stuff. But what I've been reading is that this dude was being investigated for insider trading. So let's kick this mice or snake food. What do I do for a living? This. I just don't get paid. I just do it for free. I do it for the love. But honestly, I do love doing this. I used to do radio for a living. And then that got decimated. That industry is decimated. But I do this. So if you could hit subscribe and the notification bell, I do take this serious, as in seriously wanting to entertain and be comedic. But let's start at the top, because I like Maine Coon cats. They're big and fluffy. Listen, goddamn. All right, I'm going to get very distracted. That's the other thing about this live stream is if you're up in the comments chatting, I like to chat with you. I like chatting with people, okay? So we're going to talk about the UnitedHealthcare CEO, his wife being a liar, the bullets with the writing on it, what it means, the double entendre, and what insurance companies are. Remember, insurance companies here in America, because I know I have a lot of people up in Canada, South Africa, Egypt, France, trying to think where else. All over, man. All over, people subscribe. So let me lay this down, and then we'll get into the cat talk real briefly, only because I have thoughts. I have strong opinions on what is the best cat, and they're hard to find. And it relates to the Maine Coon. But insurance companies in America, it depends, honestly. How many viewers do you get per stream? He asked. Right now it says I got one, so I don't know. Maybe you're the only one here, but I see a lot of people chatting. Because I can't promise you a time of day. I can only tell you that I'll go every weekday. So there are some times where I hit it and there's like 300 people in here. And then sometimes I hit it and there's 5. But for me, it's not important. I keep these live streams up in case you want to watch them later. I just want to get some news to you, make some jokes, crack some jokes, explore the weird spaces of news stories, and really just be something that the mainstream media isn't. I've listened to a bunch of ABC, NBC, CBS stories about this deny, defend, depose, writing on the bullets, and they don't mention any of the shit I'm going to talk about. So I like to do a deep dive and then get you guys, whoever's in the live, get your thoughts on it. And sometimes the insights are brilliant. But the reason I talk about if you're outside of America is because a lot of people watch this outside of America. A lot of people in India too. Shout out to my folks in India. And they don't understand that here in America, insurance companies are publicly traded, profitable investment hedge fund covers, basically. Basically, this CEO, when he was shot and killed, he was heading to an investor meeting to tell them like how much money he was going to make them, what their profits and what their quarterlies and how they're going to meet Wall Street expectations, all by denying us health coverage. That's how they make their money. We pay them. We have to pay them every month to utilize healthcare, to go to a hospital or a doctor. And sometimes when we need something done, they deny the claim, which saves them money. And we've already been paying them for years and years and years. And that makes them more profits. And then people invest in that because they're like, oh shit, this is a good, people have to be healthy. And to deny that and let these people die or go bankrupt and the company keeps the money, that's a good business model. People are always going to want health. So they invest in it. And that's where this guy was heading when he was shot. So I don't have much empathy for this dude or his family. And I think his wife is a lying sack of shit, saying everybody's going to miss him. I'll tell you, for one thing, I don't know. I haven't seen many people online being like, oh, rest in power, King. And ain't many people saying that. And the fact that she said he had a big heart is another thing. Where it's like, listen, I've had a lot of people die in my life. It's okay to still be honest. You can still honor them with not going overboard, being like, oh, large heart won't be missed by everyone. Dude was making $23 million a year denying coverage to sick people. What kind of fucking heart is she talking about? A Grinch heart? Even the Grinch had a character arc where he came around. Sam, I love your live. It's fun already. Thank you, Slicks. Okay, so now that we set up to talk about the insurance stuff, we're gonna divert. Welcome to my live stream. It's a bit of an, if you have ADD, you're gonna fit in great here. My wife always tells me, she's like, you got ADD. I'm like, well, as long as they haven't diagnosed me. No, I don't. But real quick, because somebody talked about the Maine Coon cat and those things. If you get a real, oh, it was Slicks. Yeah, I got pets. I got cat and dog. Slicks. If you see a real, true Maine Coon cat, they are bigger than some dogs. But somehow I got down this deep, dark rabbit hole about breeds of cats because our cat is very unique. I was always under the impression like cats just do their own effing thing. Like the cats I've had before that mostly I just found in the wild, that you had to take in because you just find a stray kitten and you'd be like, oh my God, I got to take care of you. But they were always very independent. The cat we have, when I walk into my house, it meows, it comes running to me, meows, and then climbs up my pants, up my jacket. And it's my YouTube picture. I'm pretty sure. It's one of my avatars because my cat just lays on my shoulders and I go about my business. The cat does not want to get off my shoulder, sits on my shoulder until the cat has had enough of me and then goes off. So my cat is not independent. My cat needs to sit on my shoulder when I get home from wherever. Like I ran out right now. I got to do some errands. When I get home, that cat's going to climb up me. And this isn't like, I don't have an option here. Okay. Maybe I'm a softie for my cat, but if I turn my back to the cat, which never do that to a feline. Okay. That's how they lay in wait, in prowling, prone stance. They wait for you to turn your back. And if I turn my back to the cat, that cat will climb up my back to get on my shoulder. And it hurts like hell and it's scary. It's very scary when you get attacked by a cat. What animal would you like as a pet? No cats or dogs. Oh, come on. You can't do that to me. A little budgie, a little parakeet. Only because we went to the zoo and they had millions of them. You could feed them and they all fly and land on you. And I never really liked them, but they were so cute and so cool with my son that I thought that'd be cool. But we can't have one with the cat and the dog. But so I was trying to look up what kind of cat we had because I was like, are all cats like this? And then I discovered the Siberian forest cat and their Norwegian forest cat. Now they kind of look big and fluffy like a Maine Coon cat, but these cats basically are the hardiest cat. Like, they can live in the snow. They like to swim. These cats are nuts. There's actually a couple threads on Reddit or subreddits with Norwegian forest cats and Siberian forest cats. They are hard to find. Trust me, I've looked. Like, these are not cats you could just come by. You can't just find a random feral cat. But if you ever look up Norwegian forest cats, they're gorgeous and they look rad. And I want to get a pack of them. Or a pride, sorry. I would have a pack of dogs. And I want to get a pride of these little Norwegian forest cats. So I don't know if you ever, that's the other thing. You'll learn something new. I don't know if you ever heard of Norwegian forest cats, but trust me, they're the coolest cats. So go look them up after the live stream, though. All right, so let's talk about this UnitedHealthcare CEO, because the breaking news on this dude is that the bullets found at the scene on the casings had deny, defend, depose. The double entendre, people are saying, is it represents what insurance companies do. They deny your insurance claim. They defend it, meaning like they vouch for why they had to deny it, and then they depose you, which a deposition court stuff is like they start a lawsuit saying, we defend our right to not, they don't need this whatever health access, they don't need this medical access, and we'll start a lawsuit. And usually what happens out of that, and this is a timeless fucking fairy tale here in America, maybe nightmare, is because they start the lawsuit to deny the insurance coverage to these people who are trying to submit a claim, which they've been paying for insurance. That's the whole purpose, to be insured. Is the insurance lawsuit will take so long that these people either die because obviously they need some kind of health care, some kind of medical treatment, or they'll go bankrupt. And the insurance company wins. They don't have to pay out. Their profits go up. Investors invest. And this CEO who's making $23 million a year, the compensation package, you never really know. I guess $10 million salary, but his compensation package with investor options, stock options, with all the bonuses, all the perks, all the all the secret handshake stuff. He's probably making 23 to 50 million a year. It's hard to feel bad for someone who makes that much off the sickness and dying of others, denying people's claims. And make no mistake, that's how they make money. They don't make money by paying out. They make money. And that's why this whole system, that's why, if you don't know, that's why when we talk about universal healthcare or state government healthcare, it's because it shouldn't be for profit. It should just be a system where you pay into, so when you do need it, you can access it. And that's why we want the state to run it. And there's like the Enron Musks who say, oh, state's going to be inefficient, da-da-da. Listen, there are already state healthcares out there. Your government uses mostly state healthcare, sometimes mixed with private insurance, but it already exists in 32 out of the 33 first world countries in this universe that we know of. Maybe in the other universes there are, but in this multiverse, almost every first world nation has, every industrialized nation has some kind of universal healthcare that works greatly. Like Canada, they just made the diabetes medicine, insulin. They just made it free for everyone in Canada, whether you're private insurance or you're on the national healthcare insurance. So this shit works and it can be figured out. So the naysayers, like, it's just fear tactics. They take the distrust of the government that is very leftist and they co-opt it into something where, they just want their friends who are the CEOs that run these insurance companies to fucking make more money. I hope you get popular one day. Oh man, that is fucking the nicest thing anyone said to me, I think, in these YouTubes. Well, one of the nicest. Man, that really fucking warms my heart. Holy shit. I need a moment. That was really cool. I don't get nice comments like that. Same. Thank you, Slicks. Wow. That was, give me a second. That was a lot to take in. I'm not used to that kind of kindness and love. I appreciate you both greatly. Wow, that was really, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Thank you. I'm used to combative for getting trolls, so it's really nice for you guys to say that. Wow, that was really cool. It kind of sideswiped me. Thank you. That means a lot to me, both of you. I appreciate you guys. I hope so too, because I would love to. I work at Starbucks part-time. I work at Starbucks. I make $4 an hour there because they take out so much for my UnitedHealthcare insurance. I have United. And they take out so much. I make $16 an hour. They take out so much. I only take home $4 an hour. And I only work there for the insurance because I can't make any money. I could work 100 hours a week and $4 an hour. I'm going to make $400 a week. Can't survive. So I do this because I love this. So that means a lot to me, both of you. I do this because this is my passion. I love doing this. And just let me explain real quick too, because I explain insurance for people who are not in America and don't have to deal with this corrupt system. But also what I like to explain to the youngins, like the people that I work with or people that I meet or my kids, I say insurance in America is like this, because you don't have to get it thanks to Obamacare, which is the Affordable Care Act. You can stay on your parents' insurance till you're 26. Now, what I explain to youngins, because when they turn 27, it's a little bit of a shock. Imagine you signed up for a gym, right? And you pay monthly to use that, to be a member at that gym. Let's say that. The language is important here. You sign up, you pay $100 to go to a gym a month to be a member there. This is how health insurance works. But then you go to the gym because you want to get healthy, and you walk in, you show them your membership, and they say, okay, you're a member, great, come on in. And then you go to use the treadmill or weights, and they say, you can't use that. That's a $30 copay to get on the treadmill. And you go, but I pay $100 a month to be a member here. And they go, that's just for the membership. And you go, so I gotta pay again to just use the stuff in here? And they go, yep, $30 for that. And then you use it, and they go, okay, but you've used your half hour, and we're going to deny you access after 30 minutes on the treadmill. That's all you need. And you go, well, I really need to work out my biceps. Can I do some curls? And they go, oh, we're going to have to see about that. No, we've denied your claim. Your biceps look good. And you go, no, I really need to. It's going to be arms day today. I have to do And they go, no, we've denied it. And you just don't get access to it. And that's how American health insurance works. So if you're unaware, or you're on your parents, or you haven't had to utilize it on your own, that's how it works. So the more money you have, the less it matters, because you could just keep paying for all this stuff. But I'm from America, but this is how it operates. And this is no joke. That's why I have health insurance that I pay 70 to 80% of my paycheck a week to, and I can't see a doctor. I can't utilize it because I can't afford, when I get my paycheck, which is usually $100 and something. And after I buy food, groceries, gas, I can't even help with bills with my wife. But after I pay all that, I can't see a doctor or a therapist or anything because the $30 to $50 copay I don't have left over from my paycheck. So I'm paying every week for health insurance that I can't afford to use. And that's the American healthcare system. So it's important to lay all that down before we get into, because some people that, like his wife, are like saying he'll be missed by everybody. It's like, this is the dude who fucking sets these terms. This is the guy who oversees this. This is the guy who profits off of our suffering. So it's hard to find any sympathy for a dude like this, or a wife who says he had a big heart. And I go, what's your definition of a big heart? I'd like to know. And when you say missed by everybody, like, again, I've lost a lot of friends when I was young till now. Recently this summer, lost another close friend. And it's okay to be honest when they die. You don't have to say he was beloved by everybody and he could do no wrong and he was just the kind. It's like, be real to them, respect their memory and honor their memory, but also don't fudge the numbers like this guy's wife is doing. Like, my God, do I got some gripes with that. How do you say your name? Nomi? You're good at it and seem very educated on the healthcare system and how they can improve or should improve it. I think they're just crooks. 100. You figured it out. I agree with you 100%. I don't mean to mispronounce your name. And Lucas, hello. Good to see you. Welcome to the food stream. What? But yeah, they are just crooks. And so if you're just joining in, please hit subscribe and the notification bell. And the only reason, listen, it's not like I've studied this or, like, I live through this. I live through this every day. And I find a lot of the people that bark about, universal healthcare, socialism, great, awesome. Who gives a shit about these scare words? What I care about is people being able to stay healthy. Like, we have the technology and science that can let us live longer, but our life expectancy in America is going down because of healthcare denial. Like, the fucking irony of these morons that fight against shit like this. And if you know it, like what I usually find is these people either haven't had to experience it or have enough money where it doesn't affect them. And that's where we got to get out of that thinking of like, oh, well, it doesn't affect me, so why should I give a shit? It's like, bro, you don't want somebody to die because we have the technology, but they couldn't afford to use it. Like, that is not the fucking point of living or technology or this world or anything. Like, the reason we have all these advancements in science and technology is so we can save people. And there are wealthy people out there that don't give a shit. Why? Because it will get them a yacht, a second home, a $23 million compensation package, which the CEO had. So these people are not your friends, okay? We need to set that straight. Oh, and by the way, if you're just joining, this is a very anti-establishment podcast live stream. Newsmentary. I call it newsmentary because it's news commentary. I read news stories, I bring it to you, bring you the information, bring you my life experience, and then you guys inform me of some stuff too. Because I definitely agree with you, Naomi, or however you pronounce it again. I'm sorry. But they don't care about people. That's why. And I link, thank you, Slicks. You're the fucking best. Down below, I'll include links to what I'm talking about. The double entendre thing, I linked it down below in the description. And I also included one of the ABC 7 from New York or wherever YouTube videos about where they had the audio of the wife saying he had a big heart, he'll be missed by everybody. Liar. I gotta actually, after this, I gotta go comment and say his wife's a liar, calling her out. He's not gonna be missed by everybody. There's a reason the internet is celebrating. There's a reason that the internet, live your life like this, fucking, where if you get murdered in Midtown Manhattan at 6 a.m, the internet ain't celebrating. This wasn't a good dude. As a consensus says, aka everybody who has health insurance in America. And by the way, United Health Insurance, I won't call them healthcare, or I'll try not to, but this health insurance company is one of the largest in America. So they provide health insurance to the most people. They take the most people's money, and they deny the most claims, 32%, I think I was reading. So they're responsible for the most people not having access to the technology and science advancements that we as a society have strived for. That's their job. And he was on the way to an investor meeting. But the other double entendre about the writing on the bullets is not only that there was a book written about how basically these insurance companies are crooks and they don't care about people. The book link down below too, and not through Amazon. I won't buy books through Amazon. Buy them on eBay, secondhand sellers, support local businesses. But the other thing is people are saying deny them power. So the writing on the bullets is one, it's the insurance company motto. Deny them coverage, defend your right, or defend the denial, and then depose, take them to court so they either die or go bankrupt. And that's how they win. They play the long game. But the double entendre of this is deny them power, defend our rights, and depose them, which can also mean to dethrone the elites. And that's what Reddit and the collection of reading I've been doing has been saying, that's the double entendre. And somebody said after that, deny, defend, dethrone, they said, touch the untouchable. And I don't know if that's from a movie or book. I didn't look that one up. I'm sorry. But that was the other part of the quote that they were saying. And then people were saying, I'm going to make it into a bumper sticker, t-shirts. That's the rally cry. That's the new revolution cry, which I love. I love seeing that, man, because people are fed up, and they should be. We love your stream and hope you have a good day. Keep doing this. You'll be popular. Have fun. Thank you, Slicks. Appreciate you. Well, listen, I didn't realize how long I've been on here. So this is all the stuff I wanted to bring to you. And also, I'm going to go live again tomorrow because I want to dig more into this guy was being investigated for insider trading, meaning he was making money off of crooked trades. Like, this is illegal. You cannot have knowledge of something that's going to happen, trade your stocks when the market doesn't know, and make a bunch of money while everybody loses money. So this guy was just like, the hat trick of human ghouls, from what is being alleged, from what the news is reporting. This dude was just a monster. and not in like the cool kind of kaiju way. A monster in like he was a human vampire sucking the life out of so many. Like this guy had power and access to hurt so many people running a insurance company and then do an insider trade. I mean, just talk about not good humans. Jesus wouldn't have liked this fellow. He would have been part of the woe to the Pharisees little lecture that Jesus gave. If you don't know about that, read Woe to the Pharisees. All right, thank you guys. Slicks YouTube, Naomi, if that's how you pronounce it. Eimer, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. This is the latest update. The bullet casings. Man has still not been caught. Stay on the run. He's on the run. And fascinating. There's reports that he was at Starbucks before, which I work at Starbucks. Man, do get a free drink. That there was the other interesting thing is I've watched a lot of different news coverage, and some news coverage reports on a phone found in an alleyway, the correct way. And the last one, the one I linked down below, they said a phone disposed of in an alleyway. And I thought, that's not true. You don't know if it was disposed, or, meaning like someone tossed it and threw it away, or if it was a lost phone. So the language, listen to George Carlin's comedy, because language is important. And the news made it seem, they alluded that this guy tossed a phone in an alley, but it could just be somebody dropped their phone and like desperately looking for it. And now that, you know, they're going to get contacted by the authorities saying, what do you know about this phone? And they're like, thank God you found it, having no clue. So be careful when you're listening to news, listen to the language. It's really important. So there's a ton of different stuff. And I think I'm going to keep talking about this tomorrow with whatever else breaks. Yesterday, we did not know that the shell casings had deny, defend, dispose on them. Wild that this guy wrote that on the shell casings. Like fucking, this is folklore legendary stuff right here. This is like today, like medieval times, the lyrist or lyreist or the whatever, the little guitar guy would write songs about Robin Hood and shit. And this is the modern day thing. Eimer, I'm going to stream again tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning. So that's why I say if you hit the notification, the little bell icon after you subscribe, you'll get notified when I go live. Oh, and I got to make mention, because I go live every weekday, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'll live stream Fortnite, which I might do later. It's just sometimes it's embarrassing. I get smoked at Fortnite, but I love playing. I did develop a whole new channel for Fortnite to stream on, but I can't connect it. There's some glitch happening, so I stream Fortnite on here. But weekdays, I'm streaming live from here. I can't give you a time because days get hectic. But if you hit the notification bell next to the subscribe or after you subscribe and you hit all, you'll get notified. And the other thing is, oh, you can help me, Slicks? Well, listen. We have a Discord. Link down below. Join the Discord. We can DM, we can instant message or whatever it's called. We can connect on Discord. We have a bunch of different threads, a Fortnite thread, a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, Slicks, let's connect. If you can help me with whatever's glitching, that would be amazing. The notification bell is after you hit subscribe. You press the subscribe button and it will say like notify all, notify none, and you just go to notify all. But if you join our Discord, which is an app, it's like a Reddit kind of community thing. If you join my Discord, link down below, Solus, who's been amazing in helping me develop our Discord and build it out, he set up a thing that alerts you through the Discord too. So you'll get alerted if you join our Discord when I go live, and then we can chat on here. So thank you guys so much. Eimer, Slicks, you guys have been amazing. Really, some of the kindest stuff I've heard in a while. So I'm very grateful for you two. Very, very grateful. Much love, much respect. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.